onto the graphic whenever we cut to us.
Yeah.
All right, false start. We're going back. Kurshaun versus Peanut, PS2. Everything seems normal.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference was between last game attempt and this one.
It was just Kurshaun saw that he got hit, and he was like, no, start over. It's Pac-Man Little Mac. I shouldn't get touched.
He got hit with that up air immediately after you said that like Little Mac can't use an aerial. He's just like, nope.
I refuse to get hit by Little Mac aerials.
Although, even despite Kurshaun playing the trapping game with the fire hydrant and the bonus fruit, Peanut able to get through the side B on many occasions. And Little Mac's ground attacks are strong enough to break the fire hydrant in one blow most of the time, which gives him something, I guess. Although usually, by the time Little Mac breaks the fire hydrant, he already got something set up.
On there, yeah. He does have KO Punch on deck, though, and he is the master at hitting these. He knows every situation in which he can find it. Rolling right into the still active orange, unfortunately. Gonna get the KO Punch knocked out of him. Jolt Haymaker not gonna find its mark there.
Yeah, this is the situation that Pac-Man thrives off of. Like, Little Mac has to get hard reads in order to get anything going. Meanwhile, Pac-Man can just kind of play a little bit of a flowchart. But, well, I mean, not entirely. Obviously, a player at Kurshaun's caliber will not just be playing at just flowchart, you know.
Right.
But
I do kind of respect what Little Mac Peanut is going for, though. Whenever Kurshaun has that hydrant set up, speaking of hydrant setups, whenever he has that hydrant set up on the ground, Peanut is very calmly just waiting on the other side of it. He's like, as soon as this thing disappears, I am coming for you, bud.
That killed that early. Wow.
Little Mac up B goes kind of nuts.
Oh, it does go nuts. It does kill pretty early. I'm just surprised that it killed it like 80.
You could say it goes peanuts. This is why I get paid the big bucks.
Oh, do you now? I mean,
by the big bucks, I mean I do not get paid.
I get you. Anyways, one of these players will be paid more than the other, depending on who takes the set here.
This is also true, yes. All right, the dash attack to send Peanut off stage, and he did still have a jump. Okay, very strong option there with the up B to power through the hydrant.
Yeah, sometimes Kurshaun's getting a little too comfortable setting up the hydrants. He's just like, just because I set up the fire hydrant, I block the ground. Little Mac's I'm in a favorable situation against Little Mac here, and then gets too close because he gets complacent. Yeah. And then Little Mac does that up B out of shield, and that's one of the main things that's keeping Peanut in this game right now. Definitely,
yeah. Getting caught on the hydrant, actually.
Unable to capitalize on the follow-up with the bell.
Tried to forward smash the hydrant, but he got pushed back by the water. It looks like he was waiting for something. He did down throw and then waited for an option, but the down smash gonna catch that 2-frame.
That 2-frame gonna put Peanut in the stock lead for the first time to set. And wow, that was a really impressive combo considering how little ground that Peanut had to work with, just stand on the little hydrant.
Yeah, just standing on the edge. I love
that. Never gets old.
Kurshaun's hydrant setups are so funny.
Just the sheer velocity is just unparalleled.
It enters like exit velocity, 0 to 100, like it just goes. Okay, that was kind of tricksy too. He was charging up a forward smash, got pushed off stage, and then threw the key.
Now, only Pac-Man players at Kurshaun's level know like how to manipulate the bonus fruit to be like, okay, I'm gonna hold the Galaga so that way you're not gonna want to approach and break the hydrant. And then as soon as the hydrant pushes me forward, I'm gonna immediately switch it over to the key. Just throw it right forward and just give you even more to deal with.
Definitely, yeah. The up tilt into the up
the up oh my goodness, that
mark again. That killed at what, like 80?
Yeah, I know. Peanut killed with that up B off the top at like 80 twice in a row. And this is on PS2. Keep in mind, if Peanut manages to get a counter pick to Yoshi's Story or any other vertically oriented stage, that could be pretty bad.
However, it is now Kurshaun's counter pick, and my guess is that we're going to be going, by the music.
Well, one of those good saves.
That's either, what is this? Is this Pokemon music?
No, it's just Final Fantasy VII Genova theme.
Okay,
so this
then
is
it's
either
FD.
Yeah, either Battlefield or FD or Small Battlefield. Or FD. You were right.
Yeah. I was like, Pac-Man, it's got to be FD.
Yeah. The or Northern Cave, if you want to consider that legal, but
I don't think it is.
Yeah, over here, it would be either Battlefield, Small Battlefield, or FD, and FD it was, and this is more to Lil Mac's liking.
Man. Well, no, this is Kurshaun's counter pick.
True, but at the same time, like, this is Lil Mac's best stage. Just
I don't think that's true anymore. I'm gonna be honest. I think it was in Smash 4, but I think Little Mac really likes having platforms to land on whenever he's getting juggled. And
yeah, I would say if it was any other Little Mac player, that would be true. But at the same time, like, one of the things that Peanut does a lot better than like every other Mac.
Everything. He's the best Mac in the world.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we gotta support homeboy, but in particular, just like utilizing the platforms to get the combo extensions. So I'd say in Peanut's case, this may actually be a good counter pick for Kurshaun.
That's true. I definitely also just think that zoners have a very good...
really benefit from FD because they throw out a projectile and then they force you into a 50.
Over it,
yeah, they force you to either shield or jump. They force you in a 50-50, and then if they guess right, then they get a free punish. So that's what they really benefit from.
Precisely. And here we have Kurshaun just waiting for Peanut to land, really charging up that forward smash, probably hoping for a shield break. I think if he had done the low-angled one, it might have actually broken shield, but unfortunately gonna eat an up smash forwards of troubles. Rapid jab not gonna kill just yet. Another thing Peanut does a lot more than most Macs is he gets grabs consistently. Like,
yeah, he does. He recognizes that even though Lil Mac has a very lackluster grab game, it's still a very important part of the rock, paper, scissors neutral.
It's like, even if it's not to get like a bunch of damage, it's just good to rack up a little bit and to scare your opponent from shielding.
Indeed. Yeah, at least for me, I almost never see him use it in neutral. I usually see the grabs coming out from Peanut more and more when he's on like the ledge trapping phase.
Yeah.
Because just like he's trying to like predict neutral get out or similar option.
Now, people talk about how like Steve gets buffed every 2 weeks, right? Like they just keep finding new tech, right?
HBox keeps tweeting Steve gets buffed every 48 hours.
Yeah, I think that might be the same for Pac-Man. The amount of insane setups that Pac-Man has that the people just kept finding.
I don't think it's to the same extent necessarily, but
no, and it's mostly around Hydrant. But
he definitely has a lot of set play and like going for him. Oh wow, the Jolt Haymaker.
Very clean confirm off of the down tilt.
Going for Peanut's stock lead once again. We saw what happened last time when Peanut got the stock lead for the first time during the mid game. We saw what happened, so we'll have to see if he can keep this up. Yeah, Peanut playing definitely around the bell, utilizing the movement and not getting caught lacking, just holding that shield.
Unfortunately, at 158% here, does counter with the didn't have any more resources.
There's so little that Lil Mac can do. But he doesn't have. I don't think he has the worst recovery in the game, just because like the down air propping up, plus the fact that he can mix up his recovery with the side B and up B. At the same time, though. It is very linear, very telegraphed, and a character like Pac-Man can just kind of react to whatever he's trying to do, unless he's able to grab the ledge. Like if he tries to recover high, it's kind of not great.
Breaking the Hydrant with just 2 down tilts, Peanut definitely has the knowledge of how this matchup needs to go. He has KO Punch on deck. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see Peanut use the water from the Hydrant to push himself while he's doing a KO Punch.
Oh,
that would be insane.
That would be great.
I might actually scream, and I apologize for your ears if that happens.
I wouldn't blame you. It would be hype. Yeah, well, one thing I noticed earlier in this stock that Kurshaun was employing, like something about Lil Mac's really bad air game that people don't talk about. People talk about a lot of things that make Lil Mac's air game so bad. But one of the things that on this stage, especially, like you can kind of like burn your jumps and kind of have freedom to still do landing mix-ups.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Kurshaun's definitely been using that a lot.
All right. What has Peanut got left in the tank? He needs to find his way into the blast zone.
Yeah, unfortunately, at a percentage as high as 150, you can't really get that much going for you.
Yeah, it's definitely a rough situation to be in, and Peanut will, in fact, drop that game, bringing the set to an even 1-1, and it looks like we are going to small battlefield. This time I actually saw them pick the stage, so it's not guessing game. Alrighty, game at number 3, Little Mac versus Pac-Man. No changes here, just going straight to the small battlefield with the Hollow Bastion music.
Yeah, I feel like a small battlefield is a pretty good counter pick for Peanut in this instance, because even though he is getting those platform extensions sometimes, he's not going to be able to get to the top platform, like rarely, if ever. Like that's like a Twitter clip if Mac can get you to the top platform. So.
Well, this is small battlefield. There's no top platform.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like instead of picking a stage like Battlefield,
yeah, I see.
as another,
Nice, the sliding up smash. He just Dakist. But again, I do think the platforms will also be helping Little Mac with his landing a little bit if Kurshaun is ever trying to juggle him. Gives him a few extra options for disadvantage.
Plus the very similar platform structure to Pokemon Stadium 2, where it won Game 1. Oh wow, being able to recover from that. I thought that he was done for after. Ooh, Kurshaun's shield looking a little small there.
Looking a little bit like a Skittle.
Gonna push him off stage long enough to recharge a little bubble there.
Alright, Kurshaun definitely back to a full shield at this point. Oh no! Ooh. The trampoline actually betraying Kurshaun in that situation.
That was a great call out.
Or not Kurshaun, Peanut is what I meant. Oh, but the up tilt into the up B, just such a consistently good setup there on the platforms.
I still cannot believe how early that kills. I mean, Mac kind of needs it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
It is insane to me how good Peanut is with such a bad character.
I mean, Lil Mac is a bad character, but still viable to some extent. Like, he's not unusable.
Clearly.
Because, you know, his ground game is still really good. He can still call off the top of up B at 80. He has the KO punch. He has things.
He does have things. But now Kurshaun just abusing this strawberry, keeping a Peanut at ledge. Oh, man. Tried to get up attack, but the pullback from the forward smash was just too much right out of the range of that forward smash.
Yeah. We've discussed before how Kurshaun's able to control the ground game with such tight set play, but combined with the fact that Pac-Man has absolutely insane boxing tools like the fair, F-tilt.
For no reason,
and
which he does not need.
Yeah, but I mean, Kurshaun is definitely delighted to have that right now in this matchup.
He will take that to the bank every day.
Because Peanut is doing a pretty good job getting in, staying patient, and just like reacting accordingly to what Kurshaun has set up.
Definitely.
And so, like, Kurshaun definitely does benefit a lot from having like good boxing tools when Mac does get in, and Peanut has been getting in.
He's been finding his way around. Oh, that trade saved Kurshaun's life, but
is that gonna be another one?
Not for long. The up tilt up B always finds its mark.
Now, I don't remember if we got any on FD, but I'm pretty sure that's like 4 different kills with the up B this set.
It's good.
That's a good move. Definitely not very underrated until now, at least.
Peanut.
Oh, wow. I never see the Galago and thrown into the hydrant just kind of like slink back over.
Yeah, it just kind of goes wherever it wants. Peanut definitely has an insane amount of knowledge with this character, and he shows that he can use every tool in the character's arsenal to at least a competent degree.
Yeah, Kurshaun was waiting a little too long on the ledge, trying to stay patient, but unfortunately that ledge invincibility ran out, and the down tilt was going to secure another 30% or so.
Good counter. Really smart there.
Oh, yeah, you can tell Peanut wanted the up tilt and the up B so bad there. It's looking like about the right percent too.
I think if he finds it on the platform, Kurshaun's dead.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was on the platform. Like, he was fishing for it. I mean, he wasn't fishing for it. It was just like he saw the opportunity and went. He wanted to see what happened.
Oh no!
Oh, not able to get the tech chase.
There you go.
Wow.
That has got to sting a little bit for Kurshaun as we go into game number 4.
Yeah, I can't imagine how that must feel. But at the same time, you do know what the main thing is that's losing you the stocks. So the counter adaptation is very possible.
Indeed, indeed. We have Peanut getting a little bit of refreshments before game number 4.
Because sometimes you lose to someone and you're just like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I don't even know what I'm supposed to work on specific. And meanwhile, an instance like this, even though it does sting quite a bit, you know, at least you know what to make adaptations around, like what to find an answer for.
Absolutely. Now Peanut just standing in the middle of the stage, menacingly waiting for Kurshaun to approach.
Oh, wow. All immediately off the bat, that's something that Kurshaun has not been doing for the past 3 games. Conditioning with the projectiles into the grab.
Oh, man, what was that? Ooh, good up tilt there. Trying to find something. The dash attack gonna be a good way to get out of that corner, but the key right off stage. Good air dodge back to the ledge.
Wow, KO punch. All right, yep.
He did the gazelle punch, and he's been doing that so consistently recently.
Yeah, I'm surprised how consistent that is.
Yeah, I don't actually know if that's like if people have changed the name of that tech. That's what it was called in Smash 4. Where, because the aerial KO punch, for anyone that doesn't know, aerial KO punch is significantly weaker than grounded KO punch. But you can do like a perfect input off of ledge to where you start the KO punch right as you touch the ground, and it becomes the grounded version instead of the aerial version from like a ledge jump.
Ah, okay, I get you. Yeah, well, if there's no name for it, I haven't heard it.
I know that's what it used to be called. I just don't know if they still call it that. And Peanut has been so good at it.
The hydrant right on top of the ledge is pretty violent. Like, if you already have your opponent right off of the ledge, makes the recovery options a lot more limited. Ooh, that apple coming out from nowhere. You think this is Snake with how it just kind of popped up out of nowhere.
He got baited. It was just bouncing there next to the trampoline. I thought he was just going to go for the up B, to be honest. When he jumped up there, I thought he was going for it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Would have been a sensible option in that situation.
Would have been funny.
True.
And Peanut's all about the content.
Very true.
Oh no, there's a scary situation, and that forward smash is so strong.
Yeah, it's gonna kill it.
Killed it like,
off that.
What was that? 60?
Yeah.
59.
59.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Pac-Man does not need to be as strong as he is. He has so many good tools. Yikes.
He also has the best grab in the game, some people may say.
One of the best grabs in the game, one of the best recoveries in the game, the best item in the game.
Yeah.
Because he has 8 of them. Or like 10, I don't know.
Very true. And speaking of that grab, it was coming out again at the end of that last stock before. Even though Kurshaun guessed correctly, I do really appreciate the notion of trying to play actively with the grab game, because in the past 3 games, Kurshaun was playing the grab game a lot more passively. And I mean, it was working out for him to a sizable extent, but that was probably the mix-up that he needed.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and it does seem to be coming down to the wire just a little bit here. Both at more or less even percents. Peanut now with a little bit of a lead. That Joel Haymaker not enough just yet.
Oh, hit the bell through the
stage. The bell does in fact go through the stage. You need to be very careful of that when you're just hanging out at ledge. He learned. He decided to shield this time instead. Oh, but the neutral are gonna take away the KO punch.
Oh wow, oh my goodness, the forward tilt killed off of that.
The second hit of forward tilt trading with, I think, a forward air out of shield, and that is going to be game 4 and the set going in favor of Peanut.
With how quickly that happened, I was expecting that Peanut to hit with like an aerial or something. I was expecting that to be the clash, but no, wow, that fastball is crazy.
Is that right, by the way?
Yes, that's correct.
Cool. Okay. I am going to swap off real quick. Somebody would like to take my spots, but you are more than welcome to continue commentating with him.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure, Beck. Thank you.